When I originally thought of this video idea, I was like, this chapter is so mid, but also I don't really like it and don't know many people who do because they've added the new UI. They added simple build, which I'll be honest, kind of sucks. I've never used it. It looks horrible though. You just can't. And then we have the weapons. How Fortnite's being so much more careful. Except, like, this whole video will just be a full review on the chapter. So thank you, and let's get into the video. My main one is actually snipers. So back in chapter 1, we had the cool snipers. We had the semi-auto, which was just pretty bad, to be honest. And the bolty, the most balanced sniper, in my opinion. And then, we'll just fast forward a bit. Chapter 5. So they added the Reaper. Now, that thing was bloody overpowered. That thing dominated all of it. It received nerf after nerf. They removed scopes. They added more bullet drop. They added slower bullet travel. But nothing could stop the Reaper. So then Fortnite decided to start being careful. So they added the Falcon Eye. It was a pretty balanced and bad sniper. It one-shot headshot, but only in pretty high rarities. And it did low body shot, but it had 3 in the mag. So then it came to here. They're like, what happens if we make it to OP again? So they made the worst sniper in Fortnite history. It does 161 headshot in blue, I believe, and it does like 60 body shot. It is so bad. Do not use this. You're literally better off using what's the worst gun this season? You're better off using that weird laser gun. Then there's simple build, which, to be honest, I can't complain about. It's crap, but I would like to talk about it. So you right-click to build a stair. I'm not sure about these, by the way. You just have to listen and... I don't know. That's just a disclaimer. Just pretend that they're correct. And left-click is a wall. Then, I believe if you look up, like very high up, then it places a floor, and you can only place a cone if there's a floor there, which makes it very easy to get on people's boxes and double edit in, like, if they're pieced. But you're not piecing anyone with this slow mechanic. It is so bad, just don't use it. You're better off not using it. Like, simple edit, when they added that, it worked. And, because it just was an easy way for new players to learn to edit. Whereas, it doesn't work with simple build. So just take my word for it, you're better off without simple build. But if you want to learn editing, use simple edit. So there's 3 shotguns. There's the Iron Pump, which is my favourite. The Sovereign Shotgun, which is sort of like, it's from Chapter 5, Season 4. Fast firing, wide bullet spread. That's how I remember it. Then there's the Twin Hammers, which is like attack, but a bit faster firing. Now, the Sovereign, not much words to say about it. It's sort of mid. Then there's the Twin Hammers. That's an early game weapon. But in zero build, it might cook. I don't know. I play builds. And then for the Iron Pump, this thing has a 330 millisecond pull-out time. So that is crazy good for box fighting. So if you're like one of those weird sweaty nerds who takes people's walls, this shotgun is your best friend. Also, it has a legendary version that does 1 pump. It does 202 to the head. And if you want to get its mythic, you have to go to Rippin' Tides or something and lift the weight by eating steak, I think. Okay, but then we got the ARs. So there's the TAC AR. Okay, I have to say, I actually don't know what version of this it is. I haven't played Winterfest yet. I need to hop on and do that. I'm doing that after I finish recording this audio. And then we have the suppressed AR. You're like, that's not in the loot pool. Yeah, it's a bug. You can kill Vengeance Jones, and he drops it. I don't know, that's what the Fortnite wiki says, okay? Then there's the Enforcer AR. It's a slow-firing, good headshot. Like, this thing is good. I don't know. If you're a sweaty nerd with good aim who hits every shot, this thing does crazy good damage. Then there's my personal favourite, the Dead AR. It has a red dot sight. I don't know what to say. If you have good aim, you'll also love this. I take this over the Enforcer because scope. Yeah. I mean, I don't even need to say it. You guys will know. Scope equals good. And also, it has good damage and fast firing. Yeah, okay. So there's 2 SMGs this season. There's the Holo Rush SMG and the Dual Micros. Now, the Dualies, they dominate within like a 2-tile radius. Whereas if you're outside that, this thing isn't hitting a shot, and if you hit a shot, it's going to do 9 damage. This thing is close range. Then there's the Holo Rush. This thing has a scope, which is, I mean, on an SMG, it's not good. But maybe we could put that on like the Enforcer and have the best AR. Okay. But it's weird. The crosshair, like the reticle inside the scope, moves around, I believe, sort of like in the lead spitter. What can I say? Fast firing, good damage, dominates within like mid close range ish. Yeah. Now this season's pistol is the tactical pistol from Chapter 4. Now this thing, because of the new updates, this thing is insanely good. You see most pros will carry it. This thing keeps its first shot accuracy when you jump. So people are sort of just jumping and shooting. You know, you get it. So the new Forsaken Vow Blade is like a combination of the lightsabers and Typhoon Blade. Because to get it, you got to go in one of those portals or kill an NPC. You got to walk into a portal and you get given it, like the lightsabers. It looks like the Typhoon Blade. It has like the Typhoon Blade slash attack that's pretty good for mobility. And it attacks like a lightsaber. It's slow, like very balanced, because Fortnite knows they made a mistake with the Typhoon Blade in Chapter 6, Season 1. Now, for the theme of this season, it's sort of like US Hollywood-ish. Now, I actually quite like the theme, but like for when you surfed in, that was one of the worst features we've ever seen. Like, you couldn't choose where you wanted to go, you just had to pray that you got given a good POI. But overall, I like these POIs. But my favorite is Sus Studios because of the name. Just don't, you know, I might cut that part out. Now for my honest review, but before I do this, I'll say, I have no idea what the storyline is doing right now. I don't know why, but I understood the Chapter 6 one with like the demons and stuff. I have no clue why we're in the US right now. Like, I have so many questions. But now my honest review. Does it suck? Yeah, it's sort of. I mean, I don't like it. Okay, bye.